right here. That looks like one. I hope it's not broken though, because it seems like all these other milks are broken. But I thought this is the area where it was getting the milks. So far, so good. Come on, let's have a whole local milk with the dairy name, city, and state. Alright, I'm going to go for it. I think I have it enough to where I can get it. I hope it's an embossed one. Let's see, though. It is embossed. Nice. I'm going to have to wash it off. Has so much stuff on it. Oh, it's a Miamisburg milk, and I've never dug one. I don't think. The Sanitary Dairy, Miamisburg, Ohio. That's got to be a good one right there. Miamisburg milks are hard to get. I got a weird jar lid showing here. There it is. And it's whole. Now what about this milk? Is that to be whole? No, it's not. But that's okay. I got a whole one, and that was a good one, so this trip here has been well worth it. Is this a coin here? Oh, I think it is. It's nickel sized, but that thing is shot. Oh, it's a buffalo nickel. I think. Yeah. Huh. Can't tell what year it is, though. I think I have a radio insulator here. Didn't even notice it on the way in, but notice it now. It's a large one, too. Guess I'll put it up there for now. Well, I'm at a place I haven't been to in a long time. And last time someone beat me to it, but this time might be the first person here. I see what could be a milk here. It may or may not be. It may just be a junker jar, but it could be a milk. Looks like it could be, anyway. Oh yeah, it's a milk. But is it embossed is the question, because a slick milk isn't anything. It doesn't have a name on it, but no one would have known unless they dug it out, so there's a good chance that I'm the first person here. There's also a crown top here. ACL soda probably, but could be a 30s embossed one. It has a name on it. I'm going to try to clean that off, because if the ACL stays, I'm going to be taking that one. Here's a nice hobble skirt coke from Newcastle, Indiana. Let's see if it's whole. It was close. Pat D. Okay, so no real loss there. See a later milk showing. It's round, but it's got that type of top that has that stuff on it. So you know it's a later milk when it has that, but it's broken anyway. Alrighty, I got a little marble here. And that's an interesting looking one too. Look at that. Huh, I just now noticed there's also a milk here. Cream top. Man, I think I'm going to do pretty good over at this spot. So it's a good thing I went here. I almost didn't, because of what happened last time where I came and someone had already beat me to it. But yeah, this time I think I'm going to have some good success. It's mostly newer, but when you have embossed milks showing, then yeah, you're probably going to do good. Move some of the stuff out of the way. Okay, that was broken. Now let's see if this milk is whole. It's broken. Well, that's a nice colored little bromo. With that color, it's worth taking for sure. Wow, I see a cottage cheese jar that's embossed up there. I hope it's whole. Then over there could be another milk. It looks like a milk base, but I can't climb up here. There's no way. It's a straight cliff that goes like straight up. I don't know if you can see or not, but yeah, I'm gonna have to try to get up there and get those because that one is embossed. So that'll definitely be a keeper if I can get to it. Anyway, I thought I saw a radio insulator sticking out of here somewhere, but I just can't find it now. I don't know why. But, oh, there it is. It's right there. Radio insulator number 2 for the day. Well, I got an idea. Instead of climbing up there and digging them out, I'm going to use this route here and try to get it out, but I'm not going to film anymore in case it falls off that, so I will let you know when I get it down. Well, I could tell this was an older one, but unfortunately, there's no name inside the slug plate. It's kind of weird that milk from the teens is mixed in with 1940s milks. This one here has a ding there. It's one of them 5-cent store cottage cheese jars, which I've actually never dug one before. Only the 5-cent milks. So I'll be keeping this one at least. This could be a good one here. I haven't seen one with that pattern. Nope, it's broken. I see broken ones with all kinds of patterns. Oh, that was a little bromo. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Maybe another cottage cheese down there. There is a chance of finding really old stuff in here, like this applied top black seal jar top. But mostly it's newer stuff like this jumbo jar. And then there's another jumbo right here. Both jumbo peanut butters. But they're still fun to find and worth bringing home. There's a storm cloud moving in. Not looking forward to that. I'm going to try to move fast and see what I can get. Another busted hobble skirt. Is that a cork top? No, it's a screw top. May be able to get a couple more milks out. Got an ACL soda. If the paint's good, then I keep them if they're not some super common thing. High Plain. Connersville, Indiana. Well, that one's worth keeping. Try to clean it up. Another milk showing. Maybe it'll be whole. Nope, it's broken. I got my first coin or token here. It's a token. Huh. Interesting. Well, at my last stop for the day, so hopefully get something else really nice. But I am thankful for what I did get today because I did pretty good so far. So anyway, here's a drug. It's probably slick, but you never know. This is probably broken or slick because it's where people threw loose dirt when they dug here. But in case it's not, I'm going to try to dig it out in hopes that's a complete blob beer. That's really good. But yeah, I think it's broken. See a number of things sticking out here, so I don't know if any of them are embossed or not. But first is this Tilly bottle. Oh, it's old. It's just unembossed. This could be something I left at the location it's at. It's a Bengal bluing, and those are super common, so that could be why it was left. Now here's something that's probably slick, because like I said, most druggists are slick, but just in case it's not, but it is. And here's another thing that's probably a slick that I left, because I think I dug right here years ago. Yep, little no-name shoe polish there. Here's what could be a B&B Bowling Works soda. No, it's just got an empty slug. Huh. Oh, that's different. No name, though. Well, I somehow lost my screwdriver. I don't know if I used it and sat it down somewhere or not, but I guess I could watch my previous videos and see if I used it anytime soon. Anyway, because of that, I found this druggist here, so hopefully it's embossed. It's old, but it's not embossed. Thankfully, I found my screwdriver by going through my clips and rewatching the video where I left it, so very thankful for that. I didn't pay anything for it, but it would be inconvenient to not have it. Anyway, I don't need it for this, but I got a mink from Richmond, Indiana here, and it's whole and all there. So it's probably 1910, 1915, around there somewhere. But that's not the only thing I have. I have a bottle here, and this is a no-name bottle. So I think it's probably a no-name ammonia. I've only found 2 embossed ammonias in my lifetime, I think. If you don't count Little Bo Peep anyway, I found only that many, because the Little Bo Peep ammonias are common. Okay, we also have a druggist here. No name, kind of expected that. Then there's something in here. This one could be embossed. It's kind of shaped like a Whitmore from Boston. Alright, here it's going to come. No, it's not a Whitmore. Now it's shaped more like a Dr. King's. But it's not that either. It's just some no-name slick medicine of some kind. I'm going to take this out just because it's possibly hiding something. Sometimes you find bottles and stuff in these. But that one didn't have any. I'm sure y'all can identify that over there. It's in there pretty far, but I can probably get it. Yep. It's an old Bitter Quell bottle. Very common, but worth bringing home. Well, this one should be interesting if it's embossed. It's a soda. But, what does it say there? Lewis Wimbert, Evansville, Indiana. Yeah, I've never found one before. But when I saw that rounded looking bottom, I knew it had to be different, but broken, so I don't know. Maybe someone can use it for a drinking glass, but Indiana bottles don't seem to be that hot right now, or at least the crown tops. But maybe some parts of Indiana are better than others, so who knows, maybe it is worth bringing home as is, I don't know. So I'll just leave it up there for someone to grab if they want it. I got something showing here. This part got hit pretty hard with the floodwaters. Probably a Horwitz, I think. Oh yeah, it has to be what it is. I think. I got this little thing here, whatever it is. Humphreys, New York. Little guy. There's this thing here, probably slick. Oh, name. Then there's something else up here. And it's broken, of course. So that was the best looking one. Hey, got something showing here. And it looks interesting if it's whole. Empty slugs, broken soda. I found this dish thing. Must be old. Here's the finds of the final 2 days of my Middletown trip. These are found in not only Middletown, but some of the other surrounding towns as well. Within probably about an hour and 15 minutes from Middletown. So covered a lot of ground here. So first is this dish thing. It was found with older stuff, so I'd say it's over 100 years old. Then got a couple Atlas bale top lids, or maybe a ball bale top lid or two. Got a weir jar lid, teapot lid. I don't know what this is, and I don't know how old it is, but it was complete, and I found it on top of the ground, and it's glass, so I figured I'd bring it home. I normally leave these cold cream jars, but this one stood out to me. It says Okea here, and on the bottom it says James C. Crane, New York. And that was the reason why it stood out, because I've dug a James C. Crane medicine or extract bottle. So I guess that's the same company. And then got 2 of these Diamond Ink Company bottles, and they're both damaged. Worse than I realized. Just need the medium size to complete the run. And I didn't realize this one was damaged either. It's a little bromo seltzer, but yeah, it's got some cracks in it. Then got a Pat D Coke from Dayton, Ohio. Then got this cracked up Humphreys from New York. The crack is a flash crack at form, and I was trying to clean it, but I cleaned it on a day where it wasn't that warm out, so the bottles are warmish, but the water was cold, so that might have done it. So that might have been a mistake on my end. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what could have been it. Then got a Bixby shoe polish bottle, amber, blown and mold. This may be the largest radio insulator I've ever found. I accidentally left the other one I dug. I knew I was forgetting something that day, but there was a storm rolling in and it was getting later, and I wanted to stop at a couple other places, so I was kind of pressed on time that day. And I got some jumbo jars here. This is the smaller one, as you can see. And it has embossing on the back. Patented June. Let's see here. 24th, I guess, 1930. This one, I think, it still had the peanut butter in it. And when I broke the lid off, it stunk pretty bad. This one has some additional details on it. Made ROM number I-1 Spanish and Virginia peanuts, salt added. So that's some additional wording on it. This one doesn't have additional wording. And on the bottom it says, try jumbo peanut butter sandwiches. Then here's that vinyl flask cleaned up. I wish I had my hairspray because I could have done a better job on preserving this label. It's Old Mill Beverages out of Brookville, Indiana. It's in pretty rough shape, so I'm probably going to throw it in with this one here, which is a High Plain beverage out of Connorsville, Indiana. And this, while I know it is common, is probably sellable because it has an airplane embossed on it. I haven't checked eBay in a while, but that seems like a sellable bottle to me. And this color just looks so nice on this Bengal bluing. I used to hate digging these, but this one's so nice looking because of the color that I actually was happy to dig that one. I mean, it looks blue. Then got a common bitter quell bottle, which I was told is a Hungarian mineral water. Then got one of these. I think I've only dug one other of these in my lifetime complete. The Cincinnati Beverage Company, Cincinnati. And it is probably the only Cincinnati soda that I can think of with a mug base. That's not a hutch anyway. And I got a 5-cent Dayton store bottle, half pint. And I dug my first 5-cent cottage cheese jar, 12-ounce size. Got a Townsend West Dairy out of Cincinnati. Those are very common, but at least it's a half pint because I've gotten probably 50 of the pints over the years. I've probably only gotten 1 or 2 additional half pints. So at least that makes it a little bit better, but it's so sick it needs tumbled to look halfway decent. Then got this nice Barks root beer in a smaller size from Dayton, Ohio. But I wonder if that's the only size Dayton made because I don't remember seeing any of the larger sizes from there. And here's the only one of these sodas I got because I went back to that place and poked around a little bit. It's a shoulder embossed one. But, oh no, it does have a little bruise there. So I guess, even though these sodas are blown and mold, they're all very susceptible to damage for some reason. But maybe I'll be able to throw them all in the lot and sell them on eBay. This one was a really nice find because even though it's cracked, it's the first dairy crock that I've ever found in the wild. Kaukauna Club, South Kaukauna Dairy Company, Kaukauna, Wisconsin. So it's almost cracked in half, but it's a first for me, so I'm happy to have found it. Haven't researched it yet, though. Then this little guy is really neat. It's the only pharmacy that I got in the Cincinnati privy that I probed out. Brownatone Kenton Farm Company, Covington, Kentucky. While this is a commonly seen pharmacy bottle, it is not commonly seen in clear. Every one of these I've dug over the years has always been an amber, so this is the only clear one I've ever dug. So that makes it a good one to me, and it's probably worth more as well just because it's actually a scarce color, even though on average it's the other way around. Normally when you find a clear and amber pharmacy from the same company, the amber is the better one. Unfortunately, this was only embossed bottle that came out of that privy because I was hoping that there would be more in there, especially because one of my buddies was nice enough to come out there and help bucket for me. But I did dig 6 foot on my own, so I had to get the first pick, and that was the only thing that came out of there that was any good, really. I got some other bottles, but none of them were anything special. And lastly, but not least, is my first embossed dairy from Miamisburg, Ohio, and I've been digging close to that town for years. All I have managed to find from there was them common Star City bottles and an occasional Miamisburg bottling works, and even those are kind of scarce. But I've never been able to find a complete Miamisburg milk until that day. The Sanitary Dairy Company, Miamisburg, Ohio. And it cleaned up nicely, and there's no damage to it that I can see, so that's got to be a good one. I wouldn't be surprised if I could get $100 bill out of it, because Miamisburg milks are so scarce anymore, you just don't see them turn up. I see some of the milks from, let's say, Germantown turn up because they have Shell's Dairy and Zarinhurst, but a lot of the towns that are slightly north of Middletown, Franklin, you just don't see bottles turn up from them anymore. So overall, very successful couple days. Thanks for watching.